The last video I was gonna post, I'm not gonna post anymore. Hi, I'm Sneaky Trash Panda. I am going through a moment of self-discovery. Turns out, I have a headmate that is that speaks through images and never comes out. I call them the Librarian. For added context about me, I am diagnosed with autism. I have ADHD. And yeah. I am 20. But no, I'm not gonna show my face until I get a diagnosis. And then I'm gonna decide when I'm gonna show my face after that. Because I don't want to do it right off the bat. But the thing is about that headmate, that altar, I didn't know they could do that. Why didn't anybody tell me there could be altars that are completely internal? Someone should make a video on, I don't know what I've done a little research. Internal helper headmate. Yeah, internal self-helper, I think it's called. Internal self-helper. Ish. ISH. Internal self-helper. I didn't know they could do that. But to be honest, I'm glad I found out about them. I mean, they speak through my imagination, but still. Showing images. Okay, let's talk about them for a bit. They show images of a book. And on the book's pages are words which I can read. Not all of them I can, but there are words I can read. They seem to be very cryptic, But to be honest, I've just been reading stories in my head, crafted by them. And I've been talking to them. And with those stories and talking to them, I found a lot about myself I did not know. And I've been reading about my I've been reading about my past and whatnot through, well, I called them the Librarian. I don't know if I already said that. Through the Librarian. And I've been learning a lot about myself, and honestly, I think I'm getting some memories. I've discovered some altars, some headmates. Just one now, but I discovered an altar through my librarian. There's a lot about me I've not yet discovered, and a lot about me I have. So, here's to another 7 minutes of me just talking. Maybe even more than that. I might continue talking. But I do not think that, well, I do not think I'm in a good place right now, to be honest. I've been going through a lot of stress. My grandmother has been telling me my stress isn't real, and nothing I say is gonna get that out of her head. So, nothing we say is gonna get that out of her head. Because, honestly, taking credit for something I didn't do is kind of not a good thing. But you have to do it all the time when you're masking. But these videos aren't interesting anyway. I doubt anyone is gonna see it and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that. here's the issue, though. How am I gonna get out of here? I have no idea. I'm figuring that out as I go on. And honestly, I think I'm pretty close. Yeah. I'm out now. Hi. Pedal. How you doing? I'm good. The times have been rough recently with the recent incident where I accidentally revealed, yay, us out of stress. But hey, but hey, it's just life, huh? You live, you learn. Next time I won't. I haven't been out that often, and I get that's been concerning you, Sneaky. But yeah. How long has this been recording for? 13 minutes. We should probably cut this a bit shorter. Yeah, I agree. That's been what is it? 14 minutes of us ranting? So how did it go again? That's been the sneakiest of scavengers. Out.